Okay, Krishna, we are live on GetSetUp.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Hi, Denise. Hi, Susan. Susan, how are you feeling? I think you've done every single one of my classes this week.
I
you feeling
have. Yeah, I feel great.
Okay, good.
I
Okay,
don't
good.
ache anywhere.
Right? It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you just have to make sure that you're drinking a lot of water and eating more regularly, right? Yes. When we work out consistently, and I'm journeying through this myself, being mindful of our food, how often we eat, what we're eating, try to eat cleaner, especially, I mean, always, of course, but especially when we are exerting so much of ourselves. Okay. Okay, everyone is popping on. We have Victor with us today. He is our GetSetUp TA.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Judy. You're muted. I'm happy you're here. Is this your first time? Yes, yay. You're muted. Can you unmute yourself? Yeah.
Christina, you're a host for now. Can you make me co-host?
Sure.
Thanks.
Hi, Judy. Welcome.
Thank you. This is my first time. I just found out about this.
Come on.
I did.
How'd you find out about it?
I got some kind of a pop-up ad or something. Yeah. Anyway,
well, this is one of the most amazing platforms for us. It is that we offer over 500 classes a week. Yesterday,
oh my God,
International Wine Day or National Wine Day, and they had wine classes all day. So we have everything from technology to fitness to wine to food. It is an amazing platform. So please welcome and take advantage of everything that GetSetUp has to offer. So happy you're here.
Thank you.
And what is your yoga background?
I would say I'm an intermediate, maybe. I haven't done it religiously, but you know.
Okay, great. Great. And Monique, so nice to see you. Happy you're here. Gail, I've missed you. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, my son had surgery and I've been busy with handling the grandchildren and being on call, but I could have dropped in at the last minute and I finally said, I'm just signing up. My schedule will just be flexible.
Good, good. So, good. I'm glad you're back. Hi, Barbara. Nice to see you. Hi, Beata. Nice to see you. Yay. I'm glad you're here. All right. So today we are here. I will share my screen for Vinyasa Flow. One of my favorite classes. Whoops, sorry about that. There we go. Vinyasa Flow. We move, we flow. Vinyasa is moving with our breath. So we will spend a few moments always before any class tapping into our pranayama, our breath, grounding us into this moment and connecting us to our bodies. Vinyasa Flow helps with core strengthening. It helps improve our flexibility and our balance, which everyone who practices with me on a regular basis, no matter if it's yin yoga or if it's cardio yoga, we are always focused on strengthening and creating a better balance for ourselves, right? That way we can stay safe for all the days of our lives. So that's what we're doing. And also, of course, it's great for our heart health. Well, before I go to that slide, I'm just going to say I'm Christina. I'm from Long Beach, California. A background here. I'm in my backyard. Yay, it's so lovely and the sun isn't out yet. So we get to play in the backyard together. I am a certified yoga, spin, and meditation instructor. I am really about health and wellness, have been my whole life, been obsessed with always being just trying to live the most whole, grounded, centered life possible. Healing, right? I've always been about wholeness and healing and living the most authentic life possible. And I have found that yoga, health, wellness, fitness has been an amazing tool to be the journey, right? To be on that journey. So that's why I do what I do, because if we're not strong, if we're not strong in our minds and our bodies, and we don't have a clarity, and we're not connected to our hearts, then we're not very happy humans, right? And health and fitness is just one of the many great ways to live the best lives we can. So that's why I do what I do. And I love that I do it here on GetSetUp platform. Before the pandemic, I was a spin instructor right around the corner from my house. And we had the pandemic, everything closed, and just in a few months ago, I think in February, one of my former spin students, he private messaged me and he's like, Christina, you got to check out this platform, GetSetUp. They're looking for yoga instructors and you'd be amazing. Oh yeah, because I also taught yoga there too. And I looked it up and it is everything. It aligns with the vision and the mission that I believe we all, like for us, like enhancing and improving the lives of humans, right? That's the good stuff in life. So that's why I'm here. And I'm so happy for all the first timers on GetSetUp, for all the first timers with me in this class. We are here to learn from each other. So ideally, having your camera on really does help me help you. It helps me get a pulse of the class. See, I give a lot of modifications, but maybe there's a modification that I'm not making for your body. And I have laser eyes because I've been doing this since last March. So I have eagle eyes on my camera. But if you don't feel comfortable having your camera on, I get it. It's totally fine. But every single buddy, whether the camera's on or the camera's off, if I am cueing something that does not feel good for your body, don't do it. Please don't do it. If your doctor or your PT, a medical professional said, don't do this, don't do that, and I'm cueing that, don't do it. You can put it in the chat box. We have Victor, he can monitor the chat box. Or you may unmute yourself and say, Christina, that's not working for me. I need another modification, and I'm on it. Okay. So just know that this is we're all here learning from each other. We are live streaming. So everyone wave to our live streamers. Hey, live streamers. So happy you're with us. But next time, join, register for the class, join us in person so we can all be together and you can ask questions and we can just practice yoga together as a virtual yoga community. If for any reason you do not receive a recording of this class, you can request it, and we do not get paid to promote any specific products. Okay, so before I start, oh, Victor's put stuff in the, so can everyone hear me okay? All right, okay, good. Thank you, Victor. Everyone say hi to Victor. He's here to help us. He will monitor the chat. Okay, before we get on the mat, does anyone have any injuries you're nursing, any surgeries you're recovering from, anything medically, physically that I need to know about where you're at today? Okay. All right. Let's do this. So we'll get on our mats. We'll get comfortable. So sitting on our mats. Sometimes it's easier to sit on a pillow, a blanket, or a block to elevate the glutes. Takes the pressure off of our hip flexors. Sometimes our knees hang out up here. So you take pillows, blocks, whatever, blankets, and prop them under your knees to find your Sukhasana, your easy pose, right? That's what this is called. It's not always so easy, right? So we find the easy. All right. So move the fleshy parts away from the sits bones. Bring the palms on the thighs and just sit up nice and tall. So often we kind of do this, right? It's kind of probably how a lot of us hang out during the day, me included. So we'll just kind of, sit up tall, roll the shoulders back and down. Gently tuck the chin back, aligning the neck with the spine. I know it's not comfortable when we first do it. I know, believe me. But man, if I was to ever give yoga homework, you know this is what it would be. So roll the shoulders back and down. Get a little heart opener here. Maybe you can even feel the gentle stretch in your chest. Close the eyes and take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose and exhale it out the mouth. And just begin to feel your body. Feel the sits bones connected to the mat or pillow, whatever you're sitting on. Feel the palms of your hands on your thighs. Maybe you can even feel the heat building between the palms and the thighs. And then bring your awareness to the body, to the torso, and begin to notice the rise and fall of each breath. How deep are you breathing? How deep does your breath go in? Sometimes I notice that I breathe so shallow that I can't even believe that I'm still standing sometimes. So during these classes, we begin to notice our breath, right? Because how often do we notice our breath throughout the course of a day? We notice our breath. We bring awareness to our breath. And we begin to consciously breathe deeper into our bodies. Initially, is it comfortable? Probably not. But we do it anyway, right? Because our lungs are muscle, right? That we have to expand. We have to work and exercise so that they are mobile and flexible all the days of our lives. May our last, I always think of this, may my last breath be deep and full. And when I exhale it out, that's my last breath. I want it to be just the most conscious, massive breath of my life before I transition, right? I always think about the breath in our body. We've been doing it since the moment we were here. We will do it to the moment we're not here anymore. And yet we are.
Christina, sorry to interrupt you. There's a learner, she's unable to hear you properly. So can you ask everybody that if they are able to hear you? Because I can hear you properly.
Can everyone hear me okay? Okay. Vinyasa, what did you say? You're muted. But I thought you said something.
I can hear you better now when you're up there, but when you're back on your mat, it's a little bit quieter. And I went and turned up my volume and it didn't change any.
Okay.
I did too.
Oh, okay. So then I'm going to come, then I will come closer to you. That's no problem. But everybody's getting the drift about breath, right? Breath awareness, right? Okay. All right. We are going to, let's see if this is better. Thank you, Victor. How is this? Better?
Better.
Yeah, perfect.
It's very rare when people can't hear me. My family wishes that was so most of the time. All right. So with our eyes closed, I want us to take 3 deep connected breaths. We're going to inhale slowly through the nostrils. And then we will purse our lips like we're blowing out a candle. And we will slowly exhale it out. We will do that 3 times. The exhale will be slower than the inhale. So if you want to count it in the inhale, sometimes counting helps. And then you can add 2 or 3, however many counts to the exhale. So 3 times, and then we're going to flow. So take a deep inhale through the nose, nice and slow. And when you're ready, slowly purse your lips like you're blowing out a candle. And exhale out.
Christina, I think you need to come a little closer to the screen. I think mic is working properly then.
Oh, this will be better. Sorry. I was unplugged.
No worries.
Okay. Is that better though? Is this better?
It's better.
Okay. All right. We're starting over because I don't want these 3 cycles to be interrupted. So begin your breath cycle on the inhale through the nostrils with the lips closed. First the lips. Exhale it out. And when your 3rd breath is done, no rush, you can begin hip circles. Have a gentle tuck of the chin and begin to slowly circle around. Getting some movement in the waist, in the hips. Victor, the sound is better now, right? And
Yep.
from here, we will place the palms on our knees. We'll sit up nice and tall. We're going to do seated cats and cows today. So we will inhale, begin to draw the belly forward, gentle arch in the back. Open up the shoulders, like open up the chest, roll the shoulders back and down, and gaze at the corner of your wall. And then exhale, hollow out the belly, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, roll the shoulders forward, doming the shoulder girdle. And then inhale slowly through tallness into your seated cow pose. And exhale, slowly coming into your seated cat pose. Close your eyes. Inhale through tallness into cow. Exhale, hollowing out the belly, doming those shoulders, tucking the tailbone. 2 more times, inhaling through tallness into cow. And exhaling into cat. Inhaling into cow. And exhaling into cat. And sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back and down, move around, and just feel your body. Place the palms on the mat. Come onto the knees. And if it's comfortable to come up into a forward fold through down dog, we'll do that. If it's not comfortable, you stay in tabletop. If you want to come into down dog, tuck your toes. Take an inhale and an exhale, lift the glutes up to the sky. Everyone here, breathe wherever you are in tabletop or down dog. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, down dog, walk your feet to your hands. Everyone in tabletop, come into a forward fold, sway side to side. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Take a deep inhale, pause, exhale it out. Inhale, find your half lift. Oh, I love half lift. Flat back, neck in line with the spine, shoulders, have that heart open. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out, inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale, the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Plant the left heel behind the left toes, bend that right knee, shift the right hip in, engage the inner thighs and the core, and inhale, bring yourself up. We're coming into warrior two. So let's take a look. If you were to draw a line from your right heel, would it go into your left arch? Is your left heel planted behind the left toes? Is your right knee over or behind the right ankle and tracking the second toe? Wherever it is, just make sure it's not extended over your ankle. Right here, warrior two. I'm going to move out of the way so I can flow without my orange tree getting in my way. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, from here, I want you to engage those inner thighs. Take an inhale, flip the right palm, reverse the warrior. So the left fingertips slide down the left hamstring. That right arm reaches up and overhead. When we do this, we have to engage the right inner thigh to make sure that that knee does not wave around. It stays still. We're going to flow through a warrior two sequence, and that whole time we're flowing, stay mindful of the right knee. Really expand that right arm up. Get that extension in the right side body. Take an inhale. Exhale. Come into warrior two. Inhale. Bring the palms forward. And then we will bring, like we're drawing in a ball of energy. And we begin to slowly bring it in front of us like a big, big ball. Draw it into our heart center. And then expand it out. And then come back into warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, draw that ball of energy slowly in, draw it into the heart. Exhale it back out into warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Two more times. Exhale, warrior two. The inhale's long. Inhale, slowly draw the ball in, bring it into that heart center. And then exhale, offer it back out, coming into warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Flip those palms forward. Take that inhale, draw that ball like you're really like squeezing in a ball of energy. Draw it into the heart center and then offer it back out on that exhale, coming into warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Pause here. Breathe deeply. Take a deep, deep inhale. And then exhale into your warrior two. We will inhale, keep gazing over the right fingertips. We will slowly begin to straighten the right leg and draw the arms up and bring our torso forward. That's an inhale. We exhale, twist a little bit, bring the arms out, come into our warrior two. Inhale, begin to straighten, lift the arms, look forward. Exhale, bend that knee, coming into warrior two. One more time. Inhale, rise, straighten the knee, come to center. And exhale, warrior two. Pause here. How are your arms feeling? Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Bring the hands to the waist and come into a nice straddle. So the edges of your feet are parallel to the edges of your mat. We have a nice bend of the knees and our tailbone is reaching towards the mat to keep our back safe, right? So from here, we will engage the core, shrink the waist, roll the shoulders down, bring the neck in line with the spine, bend those knees, take an inhale, and begin to slowly hinge from the waist, forward fold, bend the knees as much as you need. Engage your core here, half lift, and then exhale, plant the hands underneath your shoulders and drop your head, coming into a straddled forward fold. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Pausing in stillness. You can grab onto your ankles, bend into the right knee, straighten the left, and just alternate back and forth, giving our quads and our inner thighs a nice stretch. Nice and slow. Breathe deeply, breathe slowly. If anyone needs modifications for anything, please let me know. Feels good, right? If it's too much, you come out. You come out when you need to. One more time, you bend the left knee, then straighten. We pause in a forward fold. Let's bend those knees, engage the core, half lift, have a nice flat back. Option to slowly rise, option to take your hands to your waist and slowly, slowly, slowly rise using your core to come up. Yeah. All right. Sequence, other side. We will drop the right heel behind the right toes. We'll bring the left toes to the front of the mat and we'll bend that knee and we'll check our alignment. Left heel to right arch. Right knee tracking the second toe. Extend those arms. Nice little arm workout today, right? So we're in our warrior two. You're gazing over the left fingertips. Your tailbone is reaching towards the mat. Our inner thighs and our quads are equally as engaged. I know the quads, they want to take over because there's 4 of them and they think they're the boss, but we have to engage our inner thighs. Shrink your waist here. Bring the navel in towards the spine. Breathe deeply as you roll the shoulders back and down. We will inhale, flip that left palm and slowly reverse the warrior. Let the right fingertips slide behind the right hand on the right hamstrings. Make sure that left knee is stable. And just breathe here. Nice, deep, connected breaths. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, warrior two. Okay, same sequence, but this time I want it to be like, I want us to engage. So I want, when we flip the palms, we're going to imagine that we are really scooping up energy. So today is Wellness Wednesday, right? You know how I name my weeks or my days. Yesterday was Transformational Tuesday. Today's Wellness Wednesday. So when we flipping our palms and we start to draw the energy in, I want you to draw in energy that is nurturing to you, right? Is it loving energy? Is it healing energy? Is it what do you need in your heart, in your soul to help you live the most healthy, well day, right? So ground in your warrior two. Think about the energy that you are going to draw up into a ball, bring it into your heart center, and then bring it back out to the universe to share with the world and come back into your warrior two. Take an inhale, we flip the palm and we begin to draw that energy in, full inhale into the heart center. And we exhale, offer it back out into the world, coming into our warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm, begin to draw that energy in. Exhale, bring it out and come back, right? Moving with intention. And inhale, draw it up. Draw it in. Exhale, offer it back out into the world and find your warrior two. Inhale, flip the palms, draw that energy in. Offer it back out into the world, warrior two. One more time. Big inhale. Bring it in. Offer it back out and find your warrior two and pause and breathe. Grow tall. From here, we take an inhale, we flip both palms. We begin to straighten that left knee and draw the arms up and bring the torso forward. And we exhale, bend that knee, coming into warrior two. Make sure that that knee, even when it's straightened, it's like in a track, so it doesn't wobble even when it's straightened. Nice warrior two. Inhale, flip the palms, slowly begin to rise, straighten the knees, come back to center. And exhale slowly into your warrior two. Inhale, flip the palms, slowly rise, center. Exhale, warrior two. One last time, inhale, flip the palms, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, bring the hands to your waist and bring your feet back. Let's have them actually this time, the toes curling out, facing out towards the corner of the room, having the legs in. From here, we will take an inhale, bend those knees, kind of play around with the inner thighs, right? We don't take ourselves seriously here. This is a fun practice, right? We enjoy the exploration of our bodies. There is no judgment here. There is just a place of exploration, tapping into our divine selves and enjoying the process. So from here, saying that, we're going to have a little fun and we're going to curtsy. So take an inhale, push off the right foot, step it behind. Whoops, I lost my balance. Step it behind the left. And then mindfully, we bend both knees like a curtsy and come up. We step out to the right. We push off the left, cross it behind, and curtsy. So when we're curtsying, I want your weight to be on your heels. So you're getting a nice little glute workout here. Can everyone feel that in their glutes?
Yes.
Yes, it feels good, right? Curtsying. I just finished watching the last season of The Crown. When you're done, you're done. Stop, don't overdo it. I want a little slant. It's a little tricky. One more each side. And we'll meet in our mountain pose. So for those of you who are with me for the first time, we place our feet hip distance. So you pivot onto the ball of one foot and you shift it in, the heel to the arch of the other foot. That is hip distance. We bring the palms forward, giving us gentle external rotation of our shoulders. We reach the tailbone towards the mat so we're not overarching in the lower back. Stack the knees over the ankles, stack the hips over the knees, engage your core here. Shrink your waist. Roll the shoulders back and down and align the neck with the spine. So that's a gentle double chin back. Bring the fingertips, engage them. Engage the arms like they're reaching down towards the mat, right? Like you're flexing your bicep. On your next inhale, I invite you to energetically, gently lift the head off the neck, creating more space between the ears and the shoulders. Maybe you can feel that stretch on the sides of your neck and the tops of your shoulders. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Now, let's take this another step. Your eyes are closed. Ground all four corners of your feet into your mat. Play with your toes. Lift them up. The toes bare, no weights. Your joints are stacked. Now I want you to engage your quads so you can feel or play with your kneecaps. Maybe you can feel the kneecaps lift, maybe not. Just kind of engage the quads to the best of your ability. Okay, here's my favorite part. I want you to bring your inner thighs and the lowest part of your core, right? Like it's like a canopy, right? That pelvic floor, right? It's huge muscle. We have to keep it strong our whole lives for all the reasons that we all know but don't want to talk about. I want you to visualize the inner thighs and how they are connected to that pelvic floor. And then set an intention and engage the muscles. Engage the inner thighs. Engage that pelvic floor muscle. Now, maybe you feel it, maybe you don't, but you set the intention that it is being engaged. And now we will add on, keeping all of that engaged. We bring the navel closer into the spine, engaging our core, shrinking the waist like we have a corset on and someone's tightening it. And we stand a little taller. We lengthen our torso a little bit more. We roll the shoulders back and down a little bit more. We activate the arms a little bit more. And we grow a little bit taller. Keep the breath slow, deep, and connected. Tadasana is an excellent pose to bring body awareness, to bring strength in a gentle way, right? Mindfulness. We are standing mindful. How connected are you to your body right now? So keeping your eyes closed, if it feels good, gently sway side to side. Keeping all four corners of the feet grounded into the mat. And then maybe sway front and back or draw little circles. And then ground again and pause in stillness. Roots in all four corners of the feet. The crown of your head is lifting up. You are this tall, long, aligned vessel, connected to everything. When you are standing in your mountain pose, make sure there's a soft bend in your knees. And for 30 seconds, we will stand here in full engagement of our Tadasana, breathing deeply and mindfully. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Open your eyes, shake it out, twirl your arms, give your internal organs a little pat. Okay, mountain pose is so powerful, right? It grounds us into ourselves, taps us into our strength. One time I had a teacher who had us hold mountain pose for 5 minutes with full engagement of all of our muscles. Everyone in the class, we're all just sweating and it wasn't hot yoga. All right, so we're going to move through 3 half sun salutations before we come down to our mat. So we can do this with, if you have a block, you can put a block between the knees to keep the knees from splaying in or out as we fold and come up. If you do not have a block, you can have the big toes touch and a slight space between the heels so that the knees are supporting each other as you come up so we don't bow them out, right? We want to support our joints in every single movement we do. So I'm going to use a block. We're in mat, so that's like kind of a hip distance, right? Automatically. We'll have prayer hands at heart center, tapping into our mountain pose in prayer. Take a deep inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. We exhale, look how we begin to bend the knees, keep the back flat, keep the neck in line with the spine as we exhale into a full forward fold. We'll inhale, find that half lift, lift from the core, roll the shoulders back, keep the neck in line with the spine, and then you exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side, inhale, rise. It is the strength of your core and quads, exhale, prayer hands to heart center, that make you rise. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Okay. Half sun salutation. This is our last one before we come down. I invite you to close your eyes and connect with the movement and your breath. Inhale the arms up and over. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, but move, if you have the block, you can remove it. Plant the hands right here. Step back, drop the knees, big toes touch, space between the knees, and then lower the glutes to the heels, coming into an active child's pose. The elbows stay off the mat for a moment, gently sway side to side. As you're here, make sure that the shoulders aren't creeping up to your ears. I don't know about you, but mine do. Nice deep breaths. And pause in stillness. Press the palms into the mat and slowly walk your hands to your knees. Come off of your legs and come out here for a moment. From here, we'll have both legs out in front. Shake them out. Move the fleshy parts away from the sits bones. Actually, and let's bring the legs together. I'm actually gonna be like this so I can see you too. Okay, so the inner thighs are glued together, the inner feet, the kneecaps and toes are reaching up. Fleshy parts away from the sits bones, palms on your mat. So when your palms are on your mat, depending on the length of your arms, your elbows could be bent. If they're bent, make sure they're bending back. That way we're supported, right? If we're out here, our elbows are vulnerable. We stack them under the shoulders between the wrists and they're supported. We need all the support we can get, right? Grow tall, engage your core. So we were in Tadasana, mountain pose. Now we're in staff pose, Dandasana. Not an easy pose. We take an inhale, we grow tall, we engage the core, we keep the neck in line with the spine. And when we exhale, we begin to hinge forward, walk the fingertips forward, soften the bend in those knees if you need to, keep the neck in line with the spine, and we inhale, walk back up. We will do this 3 times. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees as you need. Keep the inner thighs together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge and walk the fingers forward, creating mobility and flexibility in our lower back and our hips. Inhale, rise. Last time, this time we stay down for a moment. Pause here in your folds. And if it feels good for your body, gently sway side to side. Nice and slow. Nothing radical. So here, close your eyes. What do you feel? So many dynamic movements happening here. Your hamstrings, your quads, your glutes, the hips, 20 muscles in our hips. Our lower back, our core, right, is your belly button in towards your spine. Keep your core engaged, and the shoulders are back and down. Pause in stillness. See if you lower a little bit more. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Make sure the shoulders stay back and down and the chest is lifted. Breathe. Inhale, press into the palms and slowly walk yourself up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Shake out those legs. I know. Dandasana, it used to be really my least favorite pose. But I'm going to tell you right now, and I promise you this, it is so beneficial to your body. That's why I keep doing it, because it has lengthened my hamstrings. It loosens up your hips and your lower back. So that's why I keep incorporating this pose into our practice. All right, just so you know. If you didn't like it, I understand. But it's good for us, so we'll do it. So we're here. We're going to come onto our toes. Our back is flat. And then we just kind of play. We lift one leg and the other. We keep the core engaged, right? A gentle little core workout. If you want to play a little and see if you can hold on to both feet and bring them up. But if you do that, your back must stay flat. Just giving options. Great job, you guys. You look great. But just playing like this, you're still getting that gentle core workout. All right. A couple more breath cycles. Awesome. Awesome. We'll come on to our backs. And we will squeeze those legs in, knees in, and we will rock side to side. Last movement before we come into our Shavasana. So we'll pause in stillness, squeeze those knees in, straddle them out, lift the soles of the feet. You can hold your calves, you can hold your ankles, you can hold your feet, or you can wrap the index in the middle and the pointy finger around the big toe, and rock side to side. This is called happy baby. So just move however feels good to your body here. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Maybe if it feels good, you can bend one knee and straighten the other, giving those inner thighs a little love. They worked hard today. A couple more breath cycles. Kind of fun to just listen to your body and move how it's needed, right? How often do we do that in our lives? And the next exhale, draw the knees in, squeeze them in, and then release into your Shavasana. So, options in Shavasana. Your knees can be bent with your feet walked out wide and draw the knees in towards each other to support the lower back. Your legs can be extended with a pillow or blanket under the knees to support your lower back. Your arms can be out wide with the palms facing up. Wherever you land in your Shavasana, tuck your shoulder blades under, a gentle tuck of your chin, and make sure the small of your back is connected to the mat. Bring your awareness to the shoulders. Take a deep inhale. And when you exhale, release them into the mats. Relax all the muscles in your face. Soften your brow line. Release the lower jaw. Feel the back of your body getting heavier into the mat with each exhale. There's nothing more to do, my friends. Just let go for a short, precious time in Shavasana. Staying just as you are, begin to deepen the breath in the body. Roll your wrists and roll your ankles and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly draw one knee into the chest at a time. Squeeze those knees in and carefully roll over to the most comfortable side, curled up into a tiny little ball. Keeping your eyes closed. If it's comfortable, press your opposite palm into the mat and draw yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Prayer hands at heart center. Slight bow of the forehead in reverence to your practice. Breathing in gratitude for showing up for yourself on this beautiful Wellness Wednesday, for being committed to your health and wellness, for exploring different ways to move and breathe and connect to the mind, the body, and the soul. To seal our practice together today, we'll take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. The divine light within me truly bows in honors to the divine bright light within you. Namaste. All right, my friends, we can unmute ourselves, have a communal namaste. And before I share my slides, namaste. I love to do a check-in. So, whoa, I'm on my blocks, a little wobbly. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Another Wellness Wednesday. We are here. Yes. Would anyone like to share their practice? Does anybody have any questions about any poses? Okay. Does everybody feel like they had a beautiful flow and a strength?
Yes.
Tapped into some of our body parts that we kind of maybe don't pay attention to sometimes?
Yes.
Thank you,
This week, my
Christina.
balance seems to be noticeably better. I mean, I can feel the difference.
Thank you, Susan. And Susan's been consistently, since I started with Get Set Up at the end of March, consistently in my classes. I teach 12 classes a week. I teach here on this platform. I teach everything from meditation to yin yoga, which is an awesome practice. All the practices that I teach actually support our health and wellness, our balance, our strength, our flexibility. They're purposeful, right? They're all purposeful and they all support each other in this practice of wellness. And I see your balance is better because we bring in these classes, we bring mindfulness to our inner thighs, our pelvic floor. Who talks about the pelvic floor? How important is our pelvic floor?
Very.
Right? So, right, we bring awareness to those body parts. And we, even if you can't feel the engagement, the intention is there and you're making a difference. So you just keep showing up for yourselves and you just keep practicing. And everything, mountain pose, engaging your pelvic floor and your inner thighs, you can do that doing dishes. You can do that waiting in line at the grocery store, right? You do not just have to be on the mat. You can be creating mindfulness as a daily practice throughout all the things we do in our lives. Because we can't always get to the mat in the consistent way we wish we could, right? But you have the tools and you can practice them off the mat as well. All right. Scarlett, nice to see you. So happy to see all of you. I'm so glad you're here. All right, I will share my screen.
Christina, we have some messages on Zoom chat.
Oh, yeah, hold on. I don't have my glasses. Oh, I can read. Oh, you're welcome, Judy. Thank you. I'm happy too. Oh, I'm in California. Yes. Yes. Pam, where are you? Yes, I am in California. It's kind of a gloomy May, which I love so much. Hold on. It's so fun. Thank you, Monique. Thank you too. Oh yeah, so it's a little probably hot and sunny there already. Yeah. Thank you. I noticed that I have little baby oranges coming up on my orange tree, and the blossoms, I could smell them while I was practicing. It was a little bit of heaven on earth, I have to admit. All right, at Get Set Up, we love to hear your experience. You can do that on social media. You can email Liz at getsetup.io. Here are some related classes to fitness and wellness. Here are some of my next classes later today. Mondays and Wednesdays are super fun. Later today, I teach a cardio yoga. And on Wednesdays, we've all kind of made it like a dancing session. So we do some yoga, we flow through some yoga, and then we dance, and then we flow and we dance, and it's pretty fun. So if you can join us, please do. And then 30 minutes after that cardio yoga, we do a yin yoga practice, which is where we hold poses in pillows and blankets. We're nice and supported. We hold poses for minutes, which is a great lengthening for our muscle fibers and a great release. So I invite you to look at the schedule, and we schedule out, I think, 2 or 3 weeks in advance. So you can you can schedule, you can register for classes so that you're committed to these classes and you show up for yourself, right? After this class, you receive class notes, you receive other classes that you might be interested in. I always choose classes around health and wellness because we have so many great guides that teach so much about diet, nutrition, environmental cleaning, toxins in your home. So we have a range of amazing, knowledgeable guides. Also an opportunity to give feedback. I say this every time for everyone who has given me feedback. Thank you. Thank you, because it helps me be the best guide for you, right? I am here to serve you. I am here to support you in your health and wellness, and your feedback helps me know what's needed. So thank you. If you have a moment to give feedback, please do. GetSetUp has set it up so you can invite your friends on a Google Calendar on your desktop. You can, after you register, you can copy the link and email it to them. And you can also send them a message on your mobile phone. So we've made it super easy to invite all your friends and family to this platform. Please do, because it's so much fun. We can practice with our friends from all over the world that we haven't seen in so long because of the pandemic. And we can just support each other in our health and wellness. So please invite all your family and friends to this platform. help@getsetup.io is your email to know if you'd like to host an interest group. Although they've also put it on the website to click, like if there's an interest group you'd like to host, you can click on that as well. If there's a class on the schedule that you'd like to see and you don't see, email us, let us know. GetSetUp is always open to your feedback and wants to keep offering you everything that you want. So let us know. If there's a business, a company, or a organization that you believe aligns with the GetSetUp mission of improving and enhancing the lives of older adults, please connect us with them, because we want to keep building our partnership so we can keep growing and offering you everything you want and deserve. Also, if for some reason you do not receive a recording of this class after this class, you can go to help@getsetup.io and request it, and they will send it to you. Oh, thank you. He put it in the chat box. Thank you, Victor. Okay. Any other questions, comments? Are we good to go? Who's going to join me for cardio yoga later today? Yeah. Yay.
I have a conflict, but I think I'm going to back out of the other one and take yoga instead. I have a movie class that I take, but I'd rather do this.
Okay. It's pretty fun. We dance. We have a good time. So thank you. Hopefully I will see you later. Keep showing up for yourselves. We are here. GetSetUp is here for you for everything. So thank you. Monique, you raised your hand. Monique, did you raise your hand?
Yes, I wanted to ask you, is this class considered a beginner, or do you have any more beginner class?
So we have yoga for beginners, which is for everybody. By the way, we break down poses. So we will focus on poses. We'll break the techniques down, the modifications. There is a stretch and de-stress class as well. There is yoga and meditation. And Monique, you can keep showing up, taking this class, and just take it at your own pace, right? Break it down. And when we're flowing, if you need to just pause and stay there, you stay there. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
You are so welcome. Thank you, everyone. I will see everyone later. Thank you, Pam. Thank you. Thank you
very much.
All right. Hopefully I'll see y'all for cardio yoga. Bye.
Probably definitely yin.
And yin. Oh, yin yoga.
My favorite.
Such a dessert, right?